Hi, it's Coach Petrina here to talk about my first week doing the Ultimate Reset. The first week is called Phase 1, and this has been my Bible throughout the program. This is a 21-day program, so there are 3 different phases. And Phase 1, I basically phased out meat and dairy from my diet. And I use this for recipes, to show me how I'm going to make each of the meals that I'm having. I use it to let me know when I should be taking each particular supplement in the program. On this 7th day, I weighed in this morning at 7.5 pounds lower than when I first started, which is crazy amazing. Weight loss isn't my primary goal for doing this program. My primary goal is to just eat a much healthier, less processed food, clean diet as I possibly could. And I've done that, and it hasn't been as painful or torturous as I thought it would be. I've actually made the joyful discovery that kale is actually yummy. And tempeh, which I had never even heard of before, is pretty good as well. And I like beets when they're roasted. So, learning all sorts of new things about myself. When I first started, I expected a really bad headache from caffeine withdrawal. The program recommends that if you drink coffee or any sort of caffeinated beverage that you kind of wean yourself off slowly before you start the program. And I didn't do that, so I was expecting a whopper of a headache, and I didn't get one, but many other participants are getting headaches from, I think, caffeine withdrawal symptoms. I've eaten probably more vegetables in this 1 week than I have in the past several months, which is crazy. I drink about a gallon of water a day. Days 2 to 4, I experienced some muscle soreness in my legs that was pretty bad. I've run a couple of half marathons and I've run a full marathon, and I would actually say that it was comparable to that kind of fatigue in my muscles. But day 5 was a real turning point where I suddenly felt better, and there was like a rush of energy, which was very nice after the first 4 days. When I first started too, I was taking Benadryl every night to go to sleep. I've had sleep issues for quite some time. Since you're not advised to take any over-the-counter medication while you're doing the reset, I went cold turkey, no more Benadryl, and the past few nights I've been able to go to sleep on my own, which is also amazing to me. That's a gift, being able to do that. So it's been a fun week, and I've also learned about all sorts of interesting new things to cook with, such as Bragg's liquid Aminos? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Raw agave nectar, which I've heard of before, but I've never tried. And it actually is a really good sweetener for different foods. Himalayan sea salt, which is pink, so of course you know that my youngest loves it, anything pink. And coconut oil, which I have heard of before, thanks to a friend of mine who often cooks with it and has advised me to use it several times, but I'm now discovering its power now for stir fry along with toasted sesame oil. And I've also made use of something I used when I did the master cleanse like a year ago, which I gave up at 2 o'clock the same day that I started, just because it was a horribly unpleasant experience for me. But one of the things you have to buy when you're doing the master cleanse is organic grade B maple syrup, which is not cheap, folks. So it's been sitting in my fridge, not being used at all, and suddenly it's coming to good use as a sweetener to use to make marinades and all sorts of ultimate reset goodness. It's been an incredible week. I feel absolutely amazing, so much so where I'm actually considering maybe starting some sort of vegetarian diet, which I wasn't anticipating actually being able to do. It's been great. It's a life-changing experience. Even in this first 7 days, I can tell a tremendous difference in my attitude towards food and eating. I think emotional eaters, or anyone who really sincerely wants to start eating clean, this is a phenomenal program to get you on the path as simply and as pleasantly as possible. The recipes are delightful. If you want more information about the program, feel free to check out my website. You can friend me on Facebook. You can email me at coachpetrina@yahoo.com. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Have a good one.